You are a space pilot in the 23rd century. You are the commander of Space Rescue Emergency Vessel 3. You have spent almost 6 months alone in space, and your only companion is your computer, Henry. You are steering your ship through a meteorite shower when an urgent signal comes from headquarters. A ship in your sector is under attack by space pirates. What should you do? If you decide to go in blasting, turn to page 14. If you decide to try a sneak attack, turn to page 21. Whatever you decide, you better be fast. Decisions in space are life and death matters. In the blink of an eye, you could be transported into the past or instantly vaporized. This installment of Review Your Own Adventure is Space Patrol, book number 22 in the series, and was written by Julius Goodman. The basic idea of this book is that you are a space pilot that is nearing the end of your tour of duty and getting ready for your vacation. Until then, you still have a bit of time left on the clock, and you're presented with all kinds of scenarios. This entry in the series has lots of different situations in play and also has several decisions that branch back to other parts that were pieces of a different narrative branch. In other words, if you follow one storyline all the way to the end and decide to go back and take a totally different path, at some point you might actually loop around to the first storyline you were on previously. In Space Patrol, you pilot a ship with only your onboard AI as your company, a computer named Henry. Henry is the 8th model of his line. Henry VIII. Yeah. I love how the book makes it a point in the beginning to tell you that Henry is absolutely reliable. At first I laughed at that bit of writing, but then I realized that was possibly foreshadowing for later plot points. So basically your job is to patrol space and keep the peace and provide rescue services. In the course of your mission, you may find yourself in random situations like dealing with navigating meteorite fields, watching Star Wars Episode 42, or doing ship repairs while trying to avoid radiation storms, but the book mainly boils down to 2 storylines. In the A story, you will be investigating a revolutionary group bent on spreading disease throughout the stars because they claim to want to bring violence back. Guess they've gotten bored with all this peace nonsense. Time to let loose some Venusian swamp fever. This branch has you deciding where to look while investigating this group. You can go to the inner planets or towards the outer solar system. In the B story, you can stumble across an alien outpost and learn of this alien civilization called Xu'Ka, and depending on your choices, possibly learn the secrets of the universe. You might even discover a time-traveling spaceship. There's also a spot in the book where you disguise yourself as a man named George Chumpfeffer. I want his name. Although the book has 2 main storylines, there are also a lot of French stories as well, making this one very fun to read. There's many different small diversions in this book. Space Patrol also includes all kinds of wild endings, including such things as traveling to primitive Earth, going to jail, being blinded by a solar storm, getting vaporized by a bomb, going to an alien home planet, rescuing a victim of kidnapping, joining the Time Investigation Control League and going back to the past to avert a tragedy, discovering a computer bug with Henry, getting vaporized by a laser cannon, being destroyed by a ball of laser fire, being used for medical experimentation, being mistaken for a diamond smuggler, being explosively decompressed, accidentally becoming a movie star, and getting your memory wiped and becoming a farmer, and maybe finding out that your memory was hidden in your big toe. Don't ask. Also, this book is notable for having one ending where the book lets you decide if you liked it or not, and then, if not, you're told to turn to another page for a different ending, and that ending was quite amusing. The illustrations in Space Patrol are by Ralph Reese, and they're good, if standard choose-your-own-adventure. There's lots to do in Space Patrol, making it a really fun read and a standout book in the Choose-Your-Own-Adventure series, and overall, I'd rank this one above average. So, until next time, grab your bookmarks, because you will choose wrong.